What's up with y'all guys? This ain't gonna be a laugh. I'm trying to get to the point. I was just on the phone with somebody who's very close to me, and he made a very promising point about men and women. And a lot of us don't see it as such because, not saying we're slow or we really don't care, but we don't look at it as such. So basically, what I got from the conversation is something I know for a fact I can't do. Like, we have so many hours to live, correct? But if you wait and wait and wait for a person to come to you, will you ever truly get that person? The answer is no. And the reason the answer is no is because God gave us a choice. You can follow what everyone believes is destiny, because if that's so, some of us was already planned to go to hell. And that's not the choice. We were all given free will to make a choice, to make a mistake, to live by it. We had the opportunity to kill and do anything we wanted. We pick our jobs. We pick whether we're homeless or not. We pick everything in the book is our choice. So talking to him hit me hard because coming from a little brother, I can hear pain in his voice and a lot of other shit. But one thing I cannot say is that I'm going to sit around and wait for anybody to come to me, because my greatest fear is being alone. And most people will be like, nah, bro, it's different. We should hunt. We are hunters, bro. I'm not going to wait for you to come and look for me, because if we do that, bro, you're going to be looking forever, bro. But he made a key point about a lot of relationships I had in the past. And I fucked up a lot because I was scared. Like, who wants to be in a relationship where everything that's around you, I cannot blame my mom for anything it is like, but seeing my mother hurt was the biggest thing in my life that broke me. Because due to the fact that I am a man and I seen my mom broken by a man, tore me down. So when I would see any little thing that I felt like was messed up, I would self-sabotage anything. And I'm not going to say, oh, I was perfect. A lot of it wasn't my fault. I would blatantly start arguments. I would anything, like, and sometimes it came out to be the truth. Like, I remember a time where, to be honest, some girl was telling me the dude she was cool with not to worry about. And I'm like, nah, forget that, yo. Like, you gotta be having sex with dude. Come out, she was having sex with dude. So after that, it just kept on. The fire was still there. Like, well, if I was right about that, I'll be right about anything else I say. In a lot of relationships, that probably could have worked, but didn't because of that. And I don't feel like I was wrong because of that. I feel like that made me a better person because I learned not to put my problems onto the next person. I learned not to, just because a female hurt me, to sit back and let it keep happening. I learned that everyone is their own person, whether you want to trust that person or not. Like, it taught me not to trust everyone, but at the same time, the person I am, I'm something like an empath. If you don't know what that means, that's somebody that when you're hurt and they really care about you, they can feel that shit. And a lot of people, they just talk out their mouth. But one thing about me, if I say I care about you, I love you, I rock with you, one thing that you'll never get past is my loyalty. Like, that's one thing. If you don't mess with a person, I don't mess with a person. So in other words, like, what makes dudes fail? I'm gonna tell you a lot, yeah. It's the way we was raised. Some of us didn't have a father figure in our life, so we don't know how to treat females the right way. Some of us don't understand because some of us didn't have a mother in our life to tell us how to be nurturers or carers. And we were learned to hate everything, fight, and destroy everything in our path. But what's sad when you have a perfect home where nothing happens and your mom and dad love each other? It's very, very messed up for real, for real. Because them are the persons who grow up and they're more torn down than anyone. And you're probably asking why. Due to the fact that that's all they know is love. Anything, they can be abusive, they can be anything. Because some people are taught that certain things is love. Like back in the old days, there's a lot of proof and stuff that women were taught if your husband beat you, he loved you, and you had to stay there and work through it. Now I don't know who thinks that's love. Because if I was a female, you beat me, I'm out, yeah. But there's a lot of females who can't leave because of the situation. Only thing I see wrong with this is their mothers really truly believe that, yeah. At the end of the day, we're just broken creatures, yeah. We're creatures of habit. We see something happen to our parents, we believe that's what it is. And a lot of you females know that. A lot of you men know that. A lot of you men know that you'll never truly know what love feels like because of the situation. And I don't blame you, yeah. I don't fault you for anything. I don't hate you. But we have to break a cycle and stop thinking that we have to abide by these rules of waiting for someone to come to you. That's utter bullshit. You can sit there, you can fix yourself up, you can do anything. But what's gonna happen when the person that you wanted didn't want you, now that you're out of control, balling out of this fucking world, you're living your life, you're traveling whenever. What's gonna happen when that person comes back into your life and demands that she has a piece of your pie? I guess the person who said they's gonna fix themselves up and wait, you're gonna give in, right? Not me. If you can't struggle with me, that's why I tell females every day when I be like, yo, let's go chill. And they be like, hair, makeup, no nice clothes. If I don't deserve you on your worst, I never should be with you on your best. And I'm not just saying that to be saying it. There's times where a lot of people understand, like, yo, I struggled a lot, yeah. I didn't came from a place where my mom made sure I had everything in the fucking book. Where Christmas is, I swear to God, I believe Santa was real for so long. And it was hard when you found out, none of it was. But when you have a mother and a father that made sure everything you ever put on that wish list came true, shit don't seem real. So, it's just a very broken situation. My mom always told me, if you love something, you let it go. But I'll never forget what my grandma told me, if you truly love it, you'll never let it go. Because sometimes that person you let go feels like you abandoned them. And it's a very fucked up feeling. I don't know if you ever felt abandoned, if you ever felt like the person you gave all your trust to misused you. But it's hurtful because it's not the same. Now, my bro said he's gonna sit there, fix himself up, and wait for the person to come. Not I. I'm going to fix myself up while keep being the same person that I am. That's one thing I won't change about me. I will not sit here and wait for anything to happen when I have the power to have it happen. So what I'm telling you people is follow your heart, follow your instinct. Do not wait for bullshit ass excuses. If it doesn't happen, it happened. I'm not saying give up or move on, but take a different approach to it. Don't keep trying the same shit. If they don't love you, they don't like you, they don't respect you, do you know what you do? Fuck it. Fuck it and fuck it hard, yeah. I'm out. I love you guys. I know this is kind of a touchy subject for a lot, but you have to find a way you love and stick to it. Do not give up. I'll catch you guys another day. This is the probably not going to be on none of my social medias for a minute, but I do love every one of you guys. So y'all know me. I'm out.
Wearing me a pepper brown bitch. She came with the fit, yeah. She came with the shit. She can't wait to hit the modern bought out with the wrist again. Christian Louboutin and Louis Vuitton. Go beyond decision, moving on and moving in.